just a bit outside.
Guess I could lower that hook down, but then we can see the hook.
Yeah.
You crazy cat.
Should put you need to make it where it's widescreen, where you get the whole.
Renegade.
Should go.
Outlaw.
There we go.
Yeah.
But you need to turn the box around.
Nothing new there.
At least this one's the right direction. Oh, can you put that remote in the drawer?
This one?
Yeah.
The other one. I just like how related it is. It's funny to watch sometimes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because you're like,
That's
oh, you
why
did
I
that.
said it's like watching those Japanese movies, man. You hear the guy, you see the guy talking about him, all of a sudden the monk comes alive.
Did you say baking?
Yep. Sheriff Renegade.
Wait, he's trying to eat the bag.
Okay.
So how much was your router, Nick?
The one I bought was like 100 and something.
Or something.
Because it has a repeater thing too, so it makes the range pretty
Oh,
long.
we didn't even eat it.
It's hooked up now.
I did.
Yeah. It took a while for it to work for some reason because I was doing the router. It was upstairs, the receiver, and you had to hit the buttons like at a certain time or something to get it to sync with each other.
Well, you can take it into the same room with you, plug it in, and once it's paired, all you have to do is take it out and plug it into an area where it's still in range.
Ah, that's probably the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, that's how I did it with that one down there because it saves it in its memory. So, which is a good thing because if not, every time the power went out, you would have to freaking.
No, that's true. Yeah, they have to repair it.
There's the rules to the expansion.
No.
Because I haven't quite read
Hey, what are you doing?
He wants to eat all the bags. He tried to eat this bag too.
What was that?
He got my phone.
Oh. You trying to eat that spoon
Does it taste like chicken?
out of the plastic bag? Hey. She's like, don't stop me.
All I gotta do is shuffle these up and...
Are we using what modules are we using? Or are we using any modules?
We're using them all.
So look me in the eyes and 2 bullets are enough.
Yeah.
Undead or Alive, Wild West Legacy.
Yeah.
Wait, where's 3? Oh, there it is. A new posse in town.
So it's gonna make it really crazy? Different?
Different, yes.
It just says Module 1. If you play Module 1, you have to have Module 2 with it.
Yeah.
It says you cannot play with Module 1 unless you also play with Module 2.
Then why is it not part of the same thing?
Module 2, you
No.
can play Module 2 without Module 1 if you choose.
Okay.
But if you're using 1, you have to have 2 with it.
That's funny. That's weird. It's kind of weird.
You don't need to be...
So we're going all in, it sounds like.
All in, yes.
And each module has its own little things with it. Module 1, we replaced 2 of the 5 dice from the base game with the new duel dice. The replaced dice are not used, put them back in the box. Did you already do that?
I need to get rid of 2 of the original dice.
So now he hasn't.
So if you want to grab the 2.
Yeah.
Shuffle the dual wound tokens and the rage cards and create separate face down draw piles in the middle of the table.
Got that taken care of.
During your turn, roll the 3 basic dice and the 2 dual dice. The old and new symbols are applied in the following order: arrow,
Double checking.
dynamite, whiskey bottle.
Yep.
Gain 1 life point. You cannot choose a different player. So, in other words, you can't give life out, I guess, in this one. In addition, discard 1 dual wound token. If you don't have one, draw 1 rage card from the deck instead. And then, of course, there's the bullseye 1, bullseye 2. Got the beers. We got the gattlings, and fight a duel. Fighting duels. For each, it shows the 2 pistols crossing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the icon.
Yeah.
So each one you roll,
I know this is
pass
pointless.
1 dual die to any player of your choice. That player rolls that dual die again. If they do not roll
What are you doing down
the
there?
duel, they lose 1 life point and draw 1 dual wound token. The symbol rolled is ignored. If they roll the duel, they pass the die back to you. You will have to roll it again to try for a duel, and so on. In other words, the first player failing to roll the duel symbol loses the duel and suffers the consequences. They lose 1 life point and draw 1 wound token. Duels are resolved one after the other. The player whose turn it is chooses the order. You cannot assign more than 1 duel die to the same player
Here are the
in the
wound
same
tokens.
turn.
Okay.
Dual
Different
wound.
than-
Dual wound tokens. When you draw a dual wound token, take the top token from the pile and place it face up in front of you. If you draw a symbol you already have or are a lucky son of a gun, shuffle that dual wound token back into the pile, but do not draw a replacement. During your turn, each dual wound token you have cancels 1 identical symbol rolled on a die that you decided to keep. For instance, a beer token cancels a rolled beer. However, it does not cancel a beer result that you decide to re-roll. The dynamite token is an exception. It counts as an additional rolled dynamite instead of canceling one. At the end of your turn, reshuffle all your dual wound tokens back into the pile regardless of whether they cancel the die result or not. Rage cards. See the rules for Module 2. Wow, that was very explanatory.
Cat going nuts.
Okay, Module 2. Shuffle the rage cards and place them in a face-down draw pile. You must draw a rage card at the end of any turn during which you lost 2 or more life points. No matter how...
It said on this game, it was funny. You can't run any card.
You also draw a rage card if you rolled and kept a whiskey bottle during your turn, and you have no dual wound tokens to discard. Keep your rage cards face down in front of you until your next turn starts. You can look at them at any time. At the start of your turn, reveal all of your rage cards. All the symbols on those cards are added to the results of the dice. Arrows trigger immediately when you reveal the cards. At the end of your turn, discard all of your revealed rage cards. If you drew additional rage cards during your turn, keep them face down until your next turn. If the rage card pile is empty, shuffle the discards to form a new pile.
Okay.
Now we're to Module 3. Each of the new characters has a new ability. Some refer to the modules in this expansion and should be added only if the relevant modules are being used.
Well, yeah.
And
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
they
here.
list
I'm
the
looking for-
characters and their abilities in here. But we'll not go over those. 'Cause we'll just go over the ones that we get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said that you took out all the characters and we're just using just expansion characters,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Did that for a reason.
Module 4. Module 3 was pretty short. It's just the characters. Shuffle all the Boneyard cards and place them in their own face-down draw pile. If you are eliminated from the game, show your roll card and move your arrows, rage cards, duel and tokens, and character card back to the middle of the table. As usual, you are no longer included when counting places. However, at the end of the current turn, even if it's not your turn, draw and reveal one boneyard card from the pile. Also, at the beginning of each of your future turns, or what would have been your future turn, reveal a new boneyard card. If you reveal a card showing no hands, there is no outbreak this turn, regardless of any other conditions, and this card is shuffled back into the pile at the end of the turn. 1 or 2 zombie hands. The card stays face up in the middle of the table. If after revealing a card with hands, the total number of zombie hands showing is greater than the number of players still alive, a zombie outbreak begins. If the number of zombie hands showing is equal to or less than the number of players still alive, or if a no hands card was drawn, the game continues as normal.
Oh, wow.
Note that an outbreak is not guaranteed to start. It may happen that no zombie outbreak occurs before the game ends.
God, she's turned into a zombie.
When does the outbreak begin? If the triggering the outbreak was revealed at the end of the turn of a player still in the game, the outbreak begins at the start of the next. At the start of an eliminated player's turn, the outbreak begins with that player taking a turn as a zombie. Zombie outbreak. When a zombie outbreak begins, remove all the boneyard cards from play and all eliminated players become zombies. If the renegade is still alive, they become the zombie master. Otherwise, they become a normal zombie. The zombie master keeps their character's life points and ability. Each of the other zombies gets as many life points as the number of players still alive, including the zombie master. Special case. 8-player game, 2 renegades. Okay. If only one renegade is alive, they become the zombie master. If both renegades are still alive, the renegade closest to the player whose turn it is, counting clock against the zombies. Each zombie player returns to the game and is again included with counting places. They take one zombie summary card and play as normal with the following changes. They only use 3 basic dice. They do not gain life points from beer or other life point gaining effects, which makes sense. They would actually take damage.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
They do not collect any duel, wound tokens, or rage cards. Once the outbreak begins, any player who is eliminated is definitely out of the game. The victory conditions change to the zombies and their master win if all survivors are eliminated. The survivors win if all zombies and their master are eliminated. Special case, if all players die during the same turn by an Indian attack, then the zombies win. Module 5. If you play more than one game in a row, you may use the following rules. If the sheriff died by the hand of another player, the player who killed them will be the new sheriff in the next game. If the sheriff survived, they appoint the sheriff for the next game. You may choose yourself. However, if you choose another player, you start the game with 1 additional bullet. If you are eliminated from the game, you may select your new character for the next game from the pile of unused characters. If you survived, you can play the same character again or draw a random one from the pile of unused characters, then shuffle your old character back into the deck. And that's...
Okay.
And that's the Bang the Dice game, Undead or Alive. We're not using the last module, of course, but...
That's only
Unless
for
it
playing
was a
multiple
super
games.
fast
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
If we end in like 5 minutes, we might go,
So, with the zombie thing, it's whoever draws... How did that part work again? I got so... That one I always got confused.
It was very wordy.
Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. And by the
Literally.
way, welcome to the stream.
Literally takes up most of this page.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Nick. I just need part of it.
Let's see. That's what boneyard cards. That's
Yeah. I believe these are the boneyard cards. Yes.
I really kept.
Shuffle all the boneyard cards, place them in their face down.
God, I swear to God, she thinks she knows her position. I'm the mascot. You can't make me leave.
So when someone's eliminated, they remove all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So, but at the end of the current turn that person's eliminated, they draw and reveal one boneyard card from the pile.
Yeah.
And every time it comes around to where it would be their turn normally, they would draw a boneyard card.
Okay.
And that would basically keep happening until an outbreak happens.
You just being a pill.
And the boneyard cards, they have either no hands or one or two zombie hands.
Yeah.
So, let's see. So if after revealing a card with hands, the total number of zombie hands showing is greater than the number of players that are still alive,
Okay.
then the zombie outbreak happens. If it is equal to or less than the number of players.
I think I got that. Again, thank you for joining us and welcome to the stream. You're alive. And Nick, thank you for reading the rules again.
You're welcome.
Live crossed out.
Yes, with a live crossed out because we ain't winning. And mascot, you think you might want to move?
Serafina.
Ankle.
Our Catzilla.
Yes. Okay, the new dice.
They are black.
They are black. Protesting on the stream.
Oh, I see there's more white dice than black dice.
God damn it, Nick!
Thank you very much.
That's the last thing we need. We got the dual gun die symbol, which means you choose someone you duel with until you get the guns.
Yeah. Well, till somebody doesn't get the
Until someone doesn't get the gun. Thank you. The whiskey, which I believe is health still.
Yep, that's a health, but
Yeah.
cannot be given to someone else.
Cannot be given to someone else. Thank you.
And I think it said something else about it too.
In addition, discard one dual loan token. If you don't have one, draw one rage card.
Yep.
In the deck. Okay. And I think that was all the new stuff on it, wasn't it? Yes. Alright.
Okay.
Did you look at your roll card?
I have not.
Alright.
I didn't even realize you did.
I looked at mine.
I looked at mine.
Everybody look at it?
We're guessing that he's a sheriff.
Sheriff, reveal yourself. Nobody, huh? That's because it's me. And by the way, I am using the old saloon roll cards. So that we are using one module from the old saloon. I start with 3 instead of 2. It's funny that this expansion I didn't get any new roll cards besides the zombies.
Yeah.
Which I'll put them over here for now.
Okay.
So I'm
Who are you?
the sheriff.
I know.
Oh.
Who are you? Sheriff is your role.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. You're right. Pixel Pete. Each time you and choose one to keep. Who's your guy?
I am Greg Digger.
I think I want that character.
You may use each whiskey you roll twice.
Oh.
Bird Hunter. If another player loses 2 or more life points during your turn, they must take a dual wound token.
Sam the Heal, but that seems kind of weird for because he doesn't heal. Each time you have a duel, you may choose one player to gain life points. So I can heal other people, just not. You may choose one player. So that means I can't do it to myself?
Yeah. Can't do it too.
That's fine.
What kind of hero can't heal myself?
The dinner is on its way.
Yeah.
See how it works.
Nah.
I
Okay.
wish I could move the map.
I'm a hero that can't heal myself.
Okay.
But I can heal other people if I want to. If I want. If you know.
Get back to the tracker when I can. And of course, the sheriff always starts out.
He's dead.
So we got our health points? Are these my health points?
Those are your health points,
Okay.
yes.
He's dead in one turn.
He's dead in one. No zombie outbreak, right?
I see a dynamite.
I see it now. Yes, that stays.
Just missed the house. Pulling up in the neighbor.
Are they
Tugs
good?
way, it might be here. I'll keep throwing your dice up.
Okay.
Maybe.
I should have said, you should have put in the notes. Entrance is off of Hyatt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have. Yeah. Okay.
Well, they're gonna find out. There it comes. Round
Oh,
the
shit.
corner.
I never turned the porch light on either.
Yeah, that didn't help, Nick. Okay.
Arrowed.
Yep. Let's take an arrow.
It just depends on who you order from. They already know this address. Now.
Yeah. I
And
got
he's
what I
a
wanted.
gatling.
Oh, he's
And
damaging
another
all
arrow.
of us.
Yep.
That takes 1 point, right?
Yep. And
And you hit us all.
I hit y'all.
Hey, my point, the health point came
And my
back.
arrows go. Oh wait, damn it.
The arrows go away.
Yeah, because Gatling gun arrows.
Oh.
He forgot.
Yeah, I forgot, I guess.
Oh.
So everybody's like, what was that? Thank you.
You're welcome. I love it. Okay. It's free. Have a good day.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
She's ready. She's ready to go get it. Seraphine's ready to go
Pizza
get
Girl was having a hell of a fight with the.
So it's my roll then?
It is your roll.
Okay, so if someone whose not turn it is wants to go grab the food.
Me?
You got it.
Oh my God!
There it is. It still resolve the remaining dice, correct?
Yes, you do. And I believe, if I remember, you take.
Yep.
I think it's one, but I want clarification.
Well, if it's one, I hit for one.
True.
Just can't roll anymore. I just resolve the dice.
Yeah.